Hello and welcome to day 34 at Niddite Lane. Yeah, and I'm hungry. Time for my dinner. Melon and Eki have just swapped weapons back so that, because although we want to get Eki a gun, Melon is the best shot, so it makes sense for Melon to have the best equipment, well, at least the best that we've got available. How are our ill people getting on? Boris is at 90% and he's not yet extreme. Mia is at death's door, but he's at 97% immunity. When's his next treatment? 7.4 hours. And Boris is 4.4. We'll have to wake Apple up again to do those two. We've had a bit of a fiddle around with the schedules and things, and we worked out who's doing what and when and stuff, just now that we've got Minty and Melon back. So we should hopefully start to see a lot more of this stuff coming in. A lot more harvesting and growing and hauling and stuff going on. Oh, I do just need to make sure that, yeah, they are all set to auto rearm. I think I am coming down here to grab some steel. Yes, I am. Can I grab more than one? Yeah, look at that. Good stuff. And that's because I am doing some work on the battery room, of course. Putting the wires in first because they are nice and cheap. Oh, and I tell you, the other thing I want to do up here as well is to put, oops, that sandstone wall back, just so that we can run power all the way around here. It'll help to increase the resilience. There we go. Ooh, another rainy day. 9th of fall, so we're about halfway through autumn. How are you doing, Mia? 98%. Oh God, I hope he makes it. And Boris too, 91. Minty, tell you what, we can make that not medical and we can assign that to Minty. There you go. Did disturb me here a little. Where is Melon sleeping these days? If that's Deadlock's bed. Melon? Oh, she's in bed. Fine, yeah. Alright, what am I up to? Hauling more steel. Yeah, just doing some more building work up here. We could mine a little bit more of this out. Not me though, I don't think. Oh, I've gone to play horseshoes. Well, my mood is dropping a little bit. Somebody working on something. Oh, I think that might be Anubis researching. Apple? How is Mia's treatment getting on? Let's see. 2.1 hours. Oh, he's at 99%. 100%. Mia's gonna live! Yay! Boris needs treating. Deadlock's doing it. I would have preferred if it was Apple. Oh, that's good news. Okay, so that just leaves us with Boris to worry about. Now, Mia, how's your needs now? You're almost rested, you're desperate for some joy. Uh-oh. Mia can't walk. Severe illness, Boris. Okay, so Boris has gone. Apple, can you come and... I want to make sure nobody ends up in that bed. Deadlock, are you... Yeah, good. Now, Boris has just been treated, hasn't he? 93. He's got a good head start on Mia. Mia was at 85 when Mia... when Mia went extreme. And now, Mia, I'm going to put you on herbal medicine. Just because you're immune, you don't need anything any better than that now. This is not a gather spot. Why are people eating in Boris's bedroom? And why do they prefer to eat there than in here? Oh, who knows? Okay, so we've just got one person left to worry about now. You shouldn't be still. Unconscious, Mia, because you're immune now. Anyway, let's focus on doing things. This will protect 3 batteries, so I'm gonna do one of those and 2 of these as soon as we've got that switch activated. We need to get some of this stuff hauled in as well. What am I up to? I'm relaxing. Oh yeah, it's that time of day. We decided that it would be a good idea if we all... because there's a point in the day, we know it as Nidd Standard Time, which is based around Anubis actually, and it's when we're all available to get together and do things. So we've marked out Nidd Standard Time, which in this time zone is actually equivalent to sort of 11 and 12 o'clock in the morning, just up till noon, where... Oh, Mia's awake again. Right, that means that we want to say that's no longer medical and it's Mia's bed. Okay. Major break wrist, Mia. Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, he'll still be in pain, and he probably needs food and he needs joy. But yeah, that should, and he's all in the wrong time zone for himself. We'll sort out Mia's schedule, get him back onto a normal schedule in a little while. We'll just give him time to bring his joy back up first. Well, I'm very pleased that Mia survived. How's Boris doing now? %95%. There's a good chance Boris is going to pull through. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say not that. Take this little packet here. It'll save room in the fridge then. I'm going to guess that Boris is going to need 3 more. Okay, so what you up to now? So Mia's gonna have something to eat. He's just hit on melon, I think that was. Almond is stone cutting. Now I did suggest to them that they that's what it is. Okay. So we can do with making some slate so that we can finish the slate floor in this room. So we have slate running up the middle. Once we've got both research tables done and both Boris and Anubis are fitting well, then we shall forbid Anubis from Boris's side and we'll forbid Boris from Anubis' side. Eki is making parkas and Melon is making art. And as we get good art, we'll put that around the place in appropriate places, depending on what it is and who's best suited to it. Now, am I... Oh, good. Right, so... Oh dear, Mia's started a fight with Minty. I can only imagine that's not going to go well. In the meantime, I'll start work on 2 more batteries up here. Well, hopefully these two will just whack each other a bit and then they'll be friends again. Both Minty and Mia need treating. Right, medical. Minty, rescue Mia. Not that one. So go put Mia in the bed in the end. Not there. Yep, there. Okay, and then this one will now be medical, and Minty, rest until healed. Apple, come and... Oh, okay, you're sorting out Boris. And then you can come and look after these two. I mean, Boris is the one that really needs looking after. Let's just check that these two haven't got anything... Bruised and cracks and bruises. Bruises and bruises. Tending to Mia. Very good. Boris doesn't need treating, does he? 96. Rare thrombos. Ooh. Now, rare thrombos have an astonishing amount of meat on them and a very expensive horn, and their fare is amazing. However, they are extremely dangerous and probably not something that we can take on at the moment. Let's have a look. Yeah, 11 DPS is, it's more than any of our guns, and hit points are usually extraordinarily high. We got it on here somewhere. I remember this is something that before we came out here we were talking about these rare thrombos because they are pretty astonishing creatures. Yeah, look at this, a gigantic creature of unknown origin. The thrombo is gentle by nature but extremely dangerous when enraged. Its long fur is exceptionally beautiful and valuable, and its razor sharp horn is very valuable in most markets. Legends say that an old thrombo is the wisest creature in the universe. It simply chooses not to speak. So there you go. Yeah, can't see its hit points, but one of the guys was saying that they are astonishingly heavy duty creatures. I mean, they make these things look like nothing. So, okay, right, Mia is a bit better. How's your needs? Your mood's going up, you're getting some rest. You're just in pain. Okay. Part of the pain is actually the malaria. And Minty's probably in a state... Oh no, Minty's actually recovered from his malaria. Dear me. Honestly, you two could do without this. Mia will probably be a lot happier once he can actually start cleaning things. Right, our freezer is nearly full. We could think about just mining a little bit more back, actually. Give us a couple more spots just until we manage to sell some of this, or we get to the point where we make some more storage. But once we've sorted out our battery room, the next thing that we're going to do is to extend some more bedrooms. We'll get ourselves a bit more privacy for a few of us. Now we could do with the light in here. Just a straightforward lamp, I think. We could put it maybe here. Just brighten the place up a little bit so we can see what we're doing when we're in there. Right, this target temperature 21. Could do keeping it just a bit lower. 11 will do. And then the idea of this switch is, as the batteries at the back start to... Why am I cleaning the dirt? I'm sweeping dirt off the dirt. Must be because of where the home zone is. Once these batteries at the back are fully charged and fully built and all of this, then we'll actually switch this off. And then we can keep this in storage for if we get an event that drains all of the rest of our batteries. So now that we have built those two, we can get on with all of the rest. Minor break risk. Wouldn't mind just paying attention to Boris actually and just seeing how he's doing. Next treatment, 99%. Oh, he should pull through. Come on, Boris, you can do it. You can pull through. And we got visitors. Oh, come on, we're so close, Boris, so close. Visitors, it's a group from Suns Valley. Suns Valley. Is that where... Isn't that where... Oh, gosh. Deadlock's husband, Apple and Melon's dad is. Might be. But yeah, we've got Lou and Lolita. Okay. Maybe they'll buy some of the stuff out of our freezer. Be handy. So, let's just wondering, will Boris develop immunity before we call it a day? Don't think so, because we're past time now. So that's all for today on Niddite Lane. Oh, good news. Well, apart from Mia and Minty having a fight, good news that it looks like we're all going to survive from malaria. I really didn't think Mia would make it, but I think just allowing them to have the best medicine, I think, has made all the difference. So thank you for watching, and we're going to end up with one spare. Join us again, see what happens tomorrow in Niddite Lane. I'm sure that now we're all recovered from malaria, that things will become more exciting again. And yeah, and we shall start thinking about developing a bit more of our base. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.
There were 4 of them, all houses, together in Niddite Lane. Together lived Boris and Anubis. Anubis was always sorry about something. Next door came Minty and Nordic, and Minty really annoyed Nordic by calling him a beast all the time. And the next house was noisy, 'cause Apple and Melon always had domestics. But it was the 4th house that the police were interested in, because Power Suit Sal kept Mir in the closet. They all lived together in Niddite Lane, a colourful place to be. They all lived together in Niddite Lane, although together is a little bit subjective. At Boris's and Anubis's, there was a man who could be sometimes mistaken for a hobo smelling of alcohol trying to climb the walls. But it's okay, 'cause it was Anubis's Canadian cousin, drunk Spider-Man, and a little Santa's helper could be seen going house to house. It appeared when someone got tired of Almond, they'd just hand him on to the next surrogate parents. They all lived together in Niddite Lane, a colourful place to be. They all lived together in Niddite Lane, although together is a little bit subjective. It seems they pissed off the neighbours, something to do with the Peel P50 dragon children, but that's just Boris. No one questions him, 'cause that's what happens in Niddite Lane.